Completely. Or the black, I guess. I think I go HQ. I think it only upsets the chairman. One hurts marketability. One hurts morale. Okay. We are... So, okay, hold on. Let's advance time until the sponsors refresh. It's only one sponsor in the list. We're going to advance time some more. Until we get the full suite. There we go. 3 new sponsors. Slot number 5. So, 3-star, 3-star. El Blanco. The third and above might be a little hard, but we get 3 million up front. It's here for 7 races. Even if we never hit this, 3 million divided by 7 is pretty good. El Blanco, the bank, yeah. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not. It's Bunko, not Blanco. Right. Well, I mean, we're clearly going here because nothing else makes any sense. Boom. Yay! All right. Let's go shopping for pit crew. Now that we've actually got mechanics who, or at least one mechanic that can hire decent pit crew. I'm not going to get anyone with super low stamina. That's just asking for lots of trouble. That's not bad. Good at the rear jack and the front jack. You can acceptably do tires. This one doesn't really interest me as much. Because your tire stat is really low. So I'm never going to want to put you in that. And so the only thing that matters is the front and rear jack, which is fine, but not sexy. I'm going to reject you. I'm going to get this guy, though. H. Carpenter. Bam. And yes, I think our scouting on Hugh is done. What is Hugh's first name? Oh, no, Mayhew is still being scouted. Mayhew. I think, did I star her? Oh, we got a decent amount of info about her now, actually. It's technically not done scouting. Her contract comes up in 2 months. Is she better than Max? I'm actually not sure if she is. She's smooth as heck. She can't overtake, though. I mean, she is... Like, Max is 3.5 stars. She's 3 3/4 with a little more potential, if we're looking at it that way. No overtaking but Duel Master. Only applies when there's actually one other car within 1 second. So, when she's close to exactly one car, she gets a +1 to everything. Not sure if that's good enough. I don't think it represents a jump in things. Oh, Max, meanwhile. He's already got first lap hero. Heard from a contact inside that we're working on improving the driver's first lap performance. And analyzing my telemetry with some of the mechanics, and they say there's a couple ways I could do it. So yeah, he's already got first lap hero. So that doesn't help. But we can give him late breaker. Yeah, she is slightly better, but I'm not sure it's worth like the signing bonus and things like that. The smoothness is really good. On the other hand, we give him late breaker. She doesn't have to pit. And it is a permanent trait of +2 to braking. That's it, +2 to braking. And this is pretty nice. Okay, we could potentially sneak in one more illegal part for the next season. Front wing's fairly cheap. +60. +50. I think we do this and then grab the +40 for a 561 front wing. which is a fuck ton better than what we've got. It's going to be the only part we work on. We're actually going to get pretty high to max performance on it. Even if we don't, starting at 506 is pretty good. If we took a look at brakes, we can't get an epic park because we don't have the building for it. I mean, we don't have to improve it much. That's qualifying, doesn't matter. None of the other stats matter. The only thing that matters is deceleration numbers. Like, we can get it to 593. Versus, I think the difference between our second best front wing and the illegal front wing is bigger than the difference from our... Oh, I was looking at the gearbox. Oh yeah, like, look, we're carrying forward 2 decent brakes. We don't need to do that. No, I think the front wing is the biggest, just pure numbers advantage. Can you see what we have best on the screen? You can see what you best on that screen. On this screen? Little arrow. Oh! Yeah, okay. I mean, it visually shows us, but it doesn't tell us the number. That's not very helpful. You're right. It is there, and that's actually really interesting, but it doesn't lead to decision. I think it's okay. How does one get caught with illegal equipment, and how bad is it caught? So, if you race with your illegal equipment, and yeah, we'll check the whiskey and chocolate in 1 second, I promise. If you race with illegal equipment, there's a chance at the end of the race that it gets found out, and you get penalized places. So, you will lose 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we've seen a 6-place penalty before. That may have been for multiple illegal parts. But the thing is, what's interesting is that your 2 best parts, their performance, none of the other stats, but their performance carries over the next season, even if it's illegal. So we don't race with it, but we can still use it as a way to, like, learn some things. Oh, so you lose the illegal part, so it's really rough. So, yeah, we're going to do this. I think this is good, and yeah, we gotta get a move on. You're absolutely right. Because I got to join the other stream after this. Mail. Okay, yes, idle. Yeah, because we're not doing any performance work right now. We do have a little bit of time after the race to work on the part. I don't think we'll be able to max its performance out, but we're still going to get a lot of value out of it. Wow, yeah, it is going to be tight, actually. It's going to be really tight. But we'll still get some value out of it. Expose. Oh, hurt someone else stuff. Yeah, whatever, I don't care. Who cares? Okay. 7th and above, that's gonna be okay. Phoenix, oh, are we doing the oval? Low tire wear, that doesn't actually make much sense because high-speed corners tend to be the roughest on tires. Clear throughout 43 laps, remember 43. I didn't cycle a pit crew. I hired a new guy, I didn't actually reset the pit crew. Son of a fucking... Shitballs! A lot of laps with low tire wear, so... and actually, I didn't see what tires we'd be bringing here. That's going to be fine. We have a choice of soft and medium. 43 divided by 3 is 14-ish laps per stint. Porter's going to be doing... He's going to be doing a 3-stop no matter what, but I think we can 2-stop with what's her face here. Downforce handling, speed balance. Where's the other one? I'm trying to go fast. We actually don't know where we're going to be with these. I will just bring you to the low end of the downforce, so at least we'll know what direction we're going to move in, and then I'm expecting it's going to be fairly high speed balance for this. And we'll practice on mediums, and that's going to be okay, and we'll do the same thing sort of over here. I went with... load? Shit. Lower end and probably over there. Okay, what I'll do is I'll bring down your downforce. I'll give you some more downforce somewhere like here. We're gonna, yeah, the speed balance is definitely gonna be long. I'll put you there and we'll see where it goes. And then for the handling, I don't know, something like that. I don't know, just as an arbitrary point. It's probably not right, but you know what? I'm trying to go fast because we are a little bit chunky for time. Let's get this. And only one crucial part. We'll do that. We'll apply to the other car. Go. All right. Blah, 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 blah. Run. Take practice. Simulate it, but no. Send out. Stints. Race trim. That's going to be okay. Tire is going to be that. Send out. Boom. Race trim. Boom. Boom. Okay. Speed 4. Go, 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 go. Bring in. Bring in. Strip crucial to 85. The rest you can strip to 65. Okay. That's... excellent. I said I'd meant to check the video afterwards to see what the wear is. Maybe we'll go ahead and strip them some more. Let's bring downforce that way. Handling is great, which is nice to see. I don't think we're going to want to go quite this far out of whack from what we had. Let me do something like this and then give some tire camber in one direction, and we'll see what that does for us. Send out. Go. Send out. Don't have to animate it. Come on! Downforce. Much less. Much stiffer suspension. Speed balance, not so shabby. We'll go something like that. Okay, go, go, go. Send out. Times 12 speed. Whee! Oh, and they didn't do the whiskey and chocolate. Grrr! Whiskey and chocolate. What do we have? It's Bale! Hang on. Send out. It's not even time! At least once erasing, actually, weirdly, I have a little bit more time. We're at 95% right now, 94%. Speed balance was great, so what we need to do is we actually have to go longer, not 2 steps, I think 1 step. So that's to the right of the previous grate. I think that's going to be fine, so we're just going to go and send you out for the rest of it like this. You'll probably end up with something like 96, and that's going to be good enough for this. Speed balance got excellent on Porter, which is really nice to see. Where that spot is. Poor, good downforces. Poor there, it's good there. We don't know if we need a little more or a little less. I'm going to give you some more, and we'll see what we end up with. Handling was poor, is now good. I'm going to go and stiffen that up even more like that. I'll bring the speed balance down to something like that, and we will send you out, and we'll bring you in one more time. Porter, I think Montero was good, right? Yeah. So 94, and we think we might hit 96. Okay, well, the downforce, we overshot, but we got excellent everywhere else, which is really nice to know. So we were good, so we know we need more downforce. We need to the left of the previous good, probably by around there. Now, that does mess up some of these other numbers a little bit. I bring you up like this, and then can I get you? There we go, something like this. I'm betting this is going to be more or less bang on, but I'm going to bring you in one more time anyway, just to make sure that we didn't F up the downforce too badly. Bring you in. Come on. Send out. Triple excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Boom, boom. 99%. Excellent. Go out for 12 laps. Stay there. Okay! So what was Whiskey and Chocolate from Bale Vala? Question. The car looks slower in the pit lane. Doesn't that add to the pit time as the cars slow down and exit slowly? So one stop should be more efficient, or am I missing something? Yes. We'll have a discussion about that in a second. That is true. And then Bale followed that up with, shouldn't the math be pit entry slow, pit time, pit exit slow? So one top should be faster. Yes. Okay. So fewer stops is better. We're losing about 20 seconds in total from a pit stop. More if we're fueling. So on the fueling stops, we might lose 25, 27, something like that. It depends on each lap. They have slightly different pit type configurations, so it does vary a little bit. So fewer stops is better. The question is, are you going to gain additional performance by doing an extra stop and being able to run a little lighter on fuel and run more aggressively on the tires? And it depends very much on the track in very large extents. And the same thing is true IRL as well. It's always a question for each race. Is it a 1-stop, a 2-stop, maybe a 3-stop? teams want to stop as little as possible, but not so much that they start to lose out on performance. Speaking of performance, so you're 99, then that's still going to be the case. So that's good, and you can go out on the softs. And over here, we did get 96. See, I predicted that, totally. Okay, you're going to go here. Oh, did we want to go more aggressive with weight stripping? I mean, we've got nothing to lose, right? Let's go ahead and strip more aggressively. I don't remember the numbers that were said. Was it min 85 for the crucials and 65 for the rest was sort of implied? Tell you what, I'll go to 70 and 85. I could look through chat, but that would just cost me time, which I don't have right now. Simulate session. Go be fast. Woo! I gotta pee. Haha! That's helping me go fast. Wee! Circle. Circles is fun. We did qualify 11th and 13th, which is... Oh, 8th! 9th. Still, that is really good, and probably the stripping helped out a little bit there. And then they got some extra ninja rounds at the end. Weather was supposed to be good all the way through, I think, right? Well, let's find out on race day what the weather actually says. See the little marble spin? I know, right? And they've announced they've got a new Marbula 1 I think they're working on, which I'm very excited about. Okay, race day. We are in Phoenix. Oh, Phoenix is lovely. Yeah, you know what? I think you're going to be two-stopping, Max, so we actually might go with something like that. And then you're going to do... Ooh! You've got... Refueling 50% faster. That's huge. Also, it's nice to get the level 3 trim with everything. That's really nice. Refueling 50% faster is insanely good, which changes all of our assumptions with Rhea. I forgot about that when we hired this mechanic, because Rhea is going to be highly incentivized to only start with the amount of fuel she needs for her first stint. Okay, tire choice. So that's not enough. I think Max has to do two... He's going to do 2 stops all on mediums, right? I think that works out math-wise. No. Yes? How many laps was it? 43, right? How many can you get on... So let's assume 12. 12 times 3 stints is only 36. So that's not enough. You might have to 3-stop? Fucking... Jeez. Okay. Do we start on softs? Do we start on mediums? So fast! You guys, do the math for me. Do the math for the tires. So Porter can do, let's call it 8 on the softs, 12 on the mediums. You guys figure out the strat for me. I'm going to go and take a look over at Rhea, who's going to be, she's definitely 2 stops on the medium, and I think that is, in fact, going to be much, much faster. Yeah, these softs, the difference between the softs and the medium is just through the roof. It's probably fairly hot, too. Not as hot as we'd expect Phoenix. So that's not going to be too much of an issue, but her first stint is going to be, let's call it, 14 times 1.3, which means 18.2. Let's put her in with like 19 laps worth of fuel. So we're going to underfuel her because her refueling during the track or the thing is way less expensive. So a start's going to be much more expensive or explosive. Max is 3 mediums and a short. Okay, so we can just start him on either the mediums or the soft. What is he starting in 15th position? What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start him on the mediums. It's going to give us a little bit more flexibility. If we start on the softs, we might suddenly find ourselves in a situation where it turns out we did a little bit more tire wear than we might expect. So we're going to do that. We're going to go with the tack. Max is going to start with a full load of fuel. He's still going to be in the pitting first, which is going to be okay, but his refueling is a little bit more expensive. I don't know. We don't know if it's good or not, but fuck it. Let's just go. Okay. All right. Whoo! Go fast! The faster I go, the more I swear. All right, here we are. Porter is right behind Montero. Ooh, and then he fell back. First lap hero. What is all about? Well, by that point, we may not have been in first lap hero anymore. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them both down to just orange mode on the tires, yeah, which is still more aggressive than everyone else, and I'm going to say that that's going to be all right. My risk was calculated, but boy, am I bad at math. I do love that line. It's really good. Porter's right behind Montero and not really able to get past her. We can do team orders and stuff. We're not doing that here. Tires are still getting awfully hot. Let's bring them both down to yellow mode. I'm actually happy I didn't start on red. She's not burning. She's using her tires a lot more than the fuel, which is actually kind of surprising. I'm going to go ahead and get her to conserve. It's still getting kind of warm. Let me get you to do conserve for a little bit as well. Where's the pit? So we're up over here. We're going to do there. Do we pit now? We're in the lowest performance band, but the mediums don't hit the cliff until 5%. So I think we're going to do one more lap with Porter, and now we're going to go ahead and pit him. Okay, let's pit him for mediums. Let's do this. He's got enough fuel for his next stint, so we're not going to refuel now, which is going to be okay. Pit strategy. 0 seconds. 0 seconds? Yeah, let's go for 0 seconds. And you can go back up to, say, yellow tire mode over here. That's going to be fine. And actually, you can go up to yellow at this point as well, and that's going to be A-okay. All right. Pit, 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 that's fine. Follow Montero. Englehart, still be aggressive. That's going to be okay. You'd like some new tires soon. We're going to leave you out just a scooch longer here. Actually, yeah, you can come in now. That's probably going to be okay. All right, pit for mediums. And so we need enough for the next stint. So first of all, we need... Whoops. Hang on a sec. Data center. How long has she been on this tire? Montero has been on this tire for 11 laps. She's currently in first. Hooray! So 14 to 16. I mean, we are pushing freaking hard. I think the 14 to 16 assumes you're probably mostly spending it on yellow. So I think that's part of the thing. So maybe we'll race more on yellow over here. So let's give her 14 times 1 over 3. So again, it's 19 laps worth of fuel. And then we just won't push it quite as much. We won't push the tires quite as much. So if we do this, it'll round up, and that's going to be okay. And we're going to go with fast, and that's going to have to do just fine. And then just stay on yellow here. Okay, round and round we go. NASCAR and Indy for you, nauseating. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Front jack, lost a second, but we still gained at least 2 from going fast. Gotta go fast. Fast tire pitting strategy is the boss. Almost all the time, unless like the timings are so small like we're seeing in some of these things. All right, tire temps are going to be okay because we were just running on yellow the whole time, and I have incorrectly here. Most people are sticking on yellow. That's going to be all right. Oh my god, it's so boring to watch it just go around in a circle. Why? Why? What are you doing complaining about fuel? You got tons of fuel. Same thing here. You guys are going to finish the race just fine. Don't worry about it. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Some people are having to do blue fuel. Okay, we are going to... Where are you, Port Max? Yeah, we're going to go and pitch you now. We're going to do another stint on mediums, which is going to be fine. And so, again, 12 to 14. I think you're probably hitting the 12. So 12 times 1.3 is 15.6. So let's have him leave with 16 laps worth of fuel in there. The engine is degrading. There's no denying that. And let's go. You need to turn right. We can have another left turn. Oh, I forgot. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that engine is actually degrading very quickly. Very quickly. How are you doing over here? Wow! 11% difference. He's going to have to finish on a orange mode, and even then it might end up being yellow. So that's going to change our math slightly, because it's only 1.1 laps more that we're going to do. So we're going to pit him for 14 laps total fuel when he comes out instead. We're not going to put as much fuel in because he can't run his engine mode the same way. Boom. Boom. Whereas Montero, we really do want to give her as much gas as possible because it doesn't take her very long to fuel up. Going around. You will be able to make one more lap here. Yeah, the pit lane is there, 1.3. What I might do, just to make sure, is I'll put you on yellow over here and call that good enough, but we are going to go and pit you now. So you have 17 laps remaining. You are not really going to be doing on mediums. You're going to do 2 stints on softs. How about that? So it's about 10 laps on this, so we're going to give you, make sure you come out with 11 laps worth of fuel. Sorry, no. 13 laps worth of fuel. Because you're still running on red, at least for now. Yep, aggro. Yep, okay. Go, pit, so you're going to keep... Oh, you're running on yellow. Oh, yeah, for now, but we're going to put you on red, I think, after this. Because I think you were fine. Ria's got worn tires, but no, you were okay. Chukka, chukka, chukka. Come on in. All right. Fingers crossed that we haven't screwed up the math because we're going at super insane speed. Watch us just run out of gas and just, like, lose everything. It'd be great if we hit some sponsor objectives. That, okay, 2.2 delay. We actually lost on that one compared to fast, but most of the time we win, so it's still positive expected value, so that's going to be fine. How's your engine condition? 36%. I think we actually are going to have to yellow mode Porter for the rest of the race because I think his engine's just being chewed up too much. And actually, I'm going to leave Montero on yellow as well. Here's the thing. I think this is probably a track where engine speed is crucial, but it only tells us spec. So I think the engine is degrading a lot more than expected because it's a crucial one. It didn't tell us. And so it's important for us to peel back on this a little bit faster. Not going to set her to red because I think we don't have the condition. We've got the fuel, but not the condition. All right, Porter, what do you got left for the end of the race? 9 laps remaining. You're on yellow mode, so 9 laps of fuel is what we're going to put in there only for you. And run on that, but run in yellow mode, and that's going to have to be okay. Oh, that engine. That engine, baby. There's not a lot left. Oh, I'm actually, like, under time here. Okay, actually, we have more time in the stream left than I thought. Trying to calculate my race stats, and it turns out I need to calculate my stream stats a little bit more. We're gonna ignore your engine, buddy. Ho, ho, ho. There's an achievement to finishing the race with an engine that's, like, smoking. Okay, yeah, you actually, I should have pitted you this time. That is my bad. I'm terribly sorry. That, I really should have pitted you here. It's going to be 6 laps, so 7 laps worth of fuel. That should be okay. That is a mistake to me. Sorry, sorry. Oh, poor Rhea. Because, yeah, she's hit the cliff and she's losing a ton of position here. God damn it. That's bad. Whoa! Okay, now that was a bad pit. That was a really bad pit. Holy crap. Oh, that was so bad. Ontario down in 18th. Order in 10th. He might still hit some sponsor objectives. What do we have? 5 laps left to go? Yeah, that's 5 laps left to go. He's got this much, which is going to be perfect on yellow. And honestly, I think his tires are about stressed the way they are. She's getting blue flag. She's getting lapped. Oh, yeah, the engine problem. Yeah, we're just going to ignore it. Just going to ignore it. Yeah, engine here, too. Yeah, that, oof. You can finish on orange. You're going to be fine. We got 1, 2, 3 laps remaining. Yeah, she's got enough fuel. She could actually do it on red, except for her engine, which is going to explode. But I think we can push her tires a lot more. So 41, you got to go 1, 2, 3. You got to do 3 laps left. Ooh, shit. It goes a little off here. Fastest lap. We'd have to. Okay. Porter's the one closest to the sponsor objectives. Since Montero can't possibly make it, we want to pit and try to go for a fastest lap. Repair her whole engine and just make her go. Actually, her engine's not currently in the red. Might explode her engine, but you know what? What do we have to lose now? Porter's in 8th. So we don't want to pit him because depending on how things go in the front, he might actually still be able to make a sponsor objective. It's going to be super tight. Oh, that was just her outlap that I needed to pit her slightly sooner, didn't I? Oh, yeah, she didn't make it. Because she was down a lap. She was down a lap. I should have done it one sooner. Oh, well. Oh, so close to sponsor. Yeah, if I hadn't left them out so long that they went into the lowest performance band and then hit the cliff, as my rushing, and it turns out I still had 19 to go. It's amazing. The first race took 1 hour and 15 minutes. The second race took us 20 minutes. Yeah, our parts are still crap, but things are gonna be much better next year. Sponsor situation is good. We've got 1 fewer part to worry about. Like, we didn't put any work into our gearbox. A, first of all, we wouldn't be able to afford it anyway. And B, we knew it was going to be a spec part next time. Well, here's the nice thing, though. This is going to give us a lot of time for all the preseason stuff, because this is the end of the season. So we're going to go into preseason stuff now. And we're going to have some work to do there. All right, Drivers' Champions. World Champion, or Constructors Champion. Porter got a trait? Ooh. And yeah, not rotating the pit crew, that's why we had so many mistakes. Because the pit crew didn't get rotated. Any good hireables? No. No. Definitely not. 88 with kind of shit. 84, 86 pretty low. You're pretty good at the jack, though. There you go. just do a quick little rotate there, but we'll have to do some more properly. Dun 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 dun. I'll accept interview. It's going to be which driver is better. I'm not answering that. Oh, that lowers team marketability. Oh, that's no good. Well, we'll get it back after, but that actually sucks. I forgot I had to choose someone. I think all it does is impact the morale on one of them negatively, which we would have been fined for. Our pairs and the wing. Okay, new wing is complete. What we want to do is we want to come here. We want to grab that new ring and just try to improve it like crazy. But you can see, even without improving it, it's freaking 80 points better, 85 points better than our current wing, which is a huge deal. See how much we can do in here. Contract running down for whom? Our lead designer and a race mechanic. Only a month to go. He's not bad. We went shopping for other mechanics earlier on here, and we had a hard time finding anyone. I think we're going to keep him. Designer is a possibility. I think we're going to keep Mason fairly because it was tough. I kind of want to take the time to really hunt around, though, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. First, okay, take a look at a designer. Fastly is 3 stars, and as far as I can recall, the 2 good component is nice. None of his other things are really useful. So ideally, we'd like to find someone who's at least a 3-star, but has something useful going on. You can see I've like bookmarked a few that were potentially a possibility, but I think like. And you can't just cycle through this. It doesn't work the way that you would think, which is kind of frustrating. Ruby Smith has got so much potential. Oh, she's interested. Engines are a spec part. Gearbox is going to be. You're pretty good at the rear wing. Kind of crap on brakes, but that's not the most important thing. That was Danielle, I think. Or is it Ruby? It might have been Ruby. I think it was. So you don't really engine or gearbox that much, but that's okay. Those are spec parts. The rest are pretty good. What do you got here? Show me the tooltip. Build time -1 day. Build time less, but cost. Her known components are not good. And engine, you can gearbox, doesn't matter. And some of the others, what's your component? Risk level -3. That's only as a legendary part, though. I don't think that's really. I think if it's one of their special parts, you can add it even if you don't have the building for it. But getting to legendary is still a lot of work. I'm betting at this point we're at the state where people aren't really interested. Yeah, Nahul is out of contract. He's crap at gearbox, which doesn't matter. Suspension rear wing's pretty good. Reliability on wets and inters. Boost in qualifying. Risk level -1 is an epic part. It is kind of interesting. Yeah, there is a known component where you get 2 of the part for free, which is really nice. Now that uses up one of your actual parts. Yeah, I guess the best engineer, the best designer that doesn't have a job is Nahul over here, who is better than what we've got. Now we don't pay our current guy very much, which is kind of nice. Wages are important to you, yeah. I think we pay our guy like 60 grand. Now he's probably going to want more, but this guy's going to want a fair amount as well if wages are important to him. There will be more designers without a job in 1 month. That's if some of the contracts are a little synced up. That is possible. A lot of ending in 2020. Some of the ones where like the break contract is really low. It's because they're just about to run out anyway. Theo is currently he's only a 3-star. Claire White. Add a random legendary component. Maybe we'll check in again after more people have run out of a job. Contract always ends on New Year's. Really? Oh. Really? Not based on hire time? Alright, maybe we'll just wait until January 1st and then we'll see who we can pick up. Same thing with the mechanic. Receive prize money. Holy crap, that's why all the other teams are so financially strong. There's so much prize money in this league. This is more money than we got for winning the European Racing Series. All right. Okay. All right. And that's not even the money we've set aside over the course of the year for things. Damn. What was the prize money for? It's basically, you know, the revenue share from like TV and advertisement and things like that from the league itself, split upon all the teams. And normally it would be weighted based on performance, but not in this league. Mahaha. I don't think if we can sneak in a new build right now. I think it might reset here at the preseason start. I think this is when we choose the new chassis, and this is when all the current improvements go. Yeah, so that's the end of that season. Martin got a new job. Good for him. Yeah, so every team got 25 million, which means a lot for us. New sponsor refreshes over there. What is it? Okay, so it's still not December. Thank you for the bits. Hope you're having a good day. I'm having a great day. Car design unlocked. All right. Design next year's car. So we put aside another 7.4 million over the course of the year for the car design. So we're currently sitting on 33 million. I would like to put a lot in the car. You can see it can be really expensive. Now we don't know. We think that this might carry over from year to year as well. Like, oh my god. Like, okay, if we put everything at like the bottom. Okay, actually, it's not very expensive if we put everything at the bottom. Anything that improves like tire wear is really nice. So like JP Race Technologies, we go from very weak to medium tire wear. You can see it costs a lot to like effectively get a star here. Now, I don't know what like better tire heating does. I don't know if it just like stops it like from, I don't know if it gains and loses temperature faster, or it gains and loses temperature less fast, or it's just going to be more near the 50% more often. Anything that improves tire wear is nice. Oh my god, this would be so nice. But that is so much money. How sick would it get though if we really milked the tire wear? But that's what I'm wondering. I think like the chassis, because well, none of it really carries over so much. We don't really have a lot of more money for factories, although we could finally get a an improved weather center, which would be really nice. That's a lot for like a fraction of a star, whereas instead we could go towards part design. You know, that's the balance here, is like, you know, how is it compared to this versus part design? Fuel, yeah, it does tweak improvability and can improve fuel usage a little bit, but I mean, this isn't much more. I mean, they both say virtually the same thing, but it is slightly more improvable. And this is another 2.5 million jump for that. Oceania. Yeah, it feels like a pretty big jump for 2.5 million. That's probably worthwhile. Now here we go from 3 million to 10 million. It's a $7 million jump. It does give us more base stats on the engine, but it's a spec part. Yeah, I don't think we can afford that. This might be okay though. I don't feel like this is worthwhile. An extra 3 million for basically no change. This seems like really good value. The JP seems like really good value. Matstronic, since it even actually loses some tire wear, I mean, not much, admittedly. I don't think that's worthwhile. I think I'm kind of happy with this. Yeah, I'm not going to use it all up, but I think this is going to be a good base chassis. Try not to be crazy with the expenses, but I don't think we were. So we're only at 4-star appeal because I lost a little team marketability from that decision, which is kind of unfortunate. Super speed. All right, we're about to lose our staffers. There we go. Are we in the first? No, we're in the final day of the year, but I mean, we may as well take this now because we're not going to get new ones for, you know, 2 more races. We could wait, but that doesn't seem smart. We'll take this one. 200,000. Is this better? Because this is 200,000 per race. With 2,800 per race. On the other hand, we might be able to get ourselves back up to, we might be getting better offers. I think I'm going to keep it a little shorter. And it's whiskey. What am I talking about? We can't say no to whiskey. It's shorter too, so we might be able to roll a better sponsor afterwards. Okay. Just continue. I was gonna say, unless there's someone we need to deal with. Rhea is now racing snowmobiles. All right, contracts have expired. So that's what we can do is we can sort based on people who aren't employed. Well, that's a little awkward actually. I will sort by ability. It's Vasily. Vasily's the best ranked unemployed designer. Or we can get someone to maybe break stuff, which might not be so bad. You, Karina, are you interested? Nope. Nope. Well, you're unemployed, so you know how bad could it be? We'll have to offer you a little bit more than before. You want a long contract? I kind of want to give you a short contract. I don't know. Now I do want a forecasting center. Let's do that. We never built one. This would be hugely valuable to us in races. Now, building more buildings does add a lot to expenses, but I think that one's definitely worth getting started. I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, and we need a mechanic as well. Richard McCluskey here. Did we try to approach them before? Negotiating. Yeah, I think we did. Oh, it's still in here. Hang on. How much are we paying Jordan? That's us, right? Yeah, so we get a dummy designer over here and a dummy mechanic. We're paying Jordan 116. You know what? I'm gonna offer you the max. I'm gonna give you like $1 million sign-on fee. He is very good. He was happy with the rest. I didn't realize I could come back to him. He was insulted by a previous sign-in fee. Yeah, whatever it was before. One more, but I can't add any more bonus over here. Bonus is maxed. Your previous offer. Our previous offer was 450,000 as a signing bonus. So yeah, when we load it, this was the previous one. So we're increasing from 450 to $1 million, and from 90,000 to 122,000 a race. So that should sort that out. But the mechanic thing or the designer thing is going to be really annoying. I'm going to hunt around and see what we can do. See, Maria's interesting. she still has a lot of potential. So she could get a lot stronger. Unemployed with a lot of potential skill over here too. What kind of... I've got you starred because I think of that. Risk level. This is the extra part. Problem is, like, well, I still got a lot of potential. A bunch of what his current stats come from is engine, which we don't need. Now, the part thing is probably more important. Okay, he's interested in the Chad. He's not awful. There you go. Produce an additional part for no extra cost or time. I think Jiao Ren is a real possibility. Yeah, I know it is time. We're gonna wrap up the stream here. I'm gonna do some shopping around here. I think Jiao Ren is a real possibility for a designer, despite the fact that his stats are kind of crap. But he's not going to be that expensive. A little bit to break contract, but that's not a big deal. He is going to be dirt cheap. And we may just have to deal with him. Maybe we can get a short contract. We see where Jesper ended up. That's a great idea. Scouting. Let's do that, and then we're going to wrap it up. What we're going to do is we're going to raid a Kiss for Luck stream. I'm going to be joining her for some dungeons in Elder Scrolls Online. Oh, drivers. Jesper. Where's Jesper? Oh, Mortson, right here. We'll favorite him. He's in the Asia Pacific Super Cup, so he is going to be one of our competitors. He's going to be one of our competitors, and he's very good. No one said he wasn't a good driver. He just wasn't very marketable, and that was ultimately a problem. Don't forget to pick up the Better Weather Center. Oh, we're already building it. We're building the Weather Center right now. But yeah, he's getting paid $1 million. Honestly, this is the best thing. We paid him $3 million to fuck off, and then he got a job that pays him twice as much per race as we were paying him. And he deserves it. Yeah, he's getting paid over $1 million a race. We were paying him just over $500,000 a race. So his salary doubled, and we gave him $3 million as a severance package. So he made out like a bandit. But good for him. Good for him. I don't feel bad at all anymore. At all, I don't feel bad. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here. Let's go raid a Kiss for Luck stream. Presumably her pre-stream has started. I'm gonna... Spoiler, I'm gonna get a little beverage to assist with the dungeoneering in ESO, so that should be a lot of fun. So anyway, thanks a lot. I'm gonna see you guys on Wednesday for something. I don't know what. Something's gonna be on Wednesday. Wildcard Wednesdays. Woo, it's a theme. Sort of. That I just invented.